think I'm Will as an alumni speaker, but really I'm still just a student. I'm only a year or two older than most of you. So I don't have all the answers for you guys, but I think that there's something of value I have to say. And I don't think anyone really has all the answers though, and I think that's what I want to talk about, that in schools we need to give students more of an opportunity to iterate quickly and see what doesn't work and allow them to grow by doing that, not to fear of failure. So I graduated last year, like Mr. Kendall said. I studied computer science here at TJ. I took my first computer science class freshman year of high school. I think it's just so ridiculous that we have that sort of opportunity here, and a lot of students don't get that at their high schools. But isn't it really so ridiculous to study computer science as a freshman in high school? The world is changing so quickly, and this is one of the most rapidly growing sectors of the job market, that we should be teaching our students these skills earlier, not later in college and beyond. So the other thing that really opened my eyes was an event I went to called the Hacker Society. This is an organization of college-age entrepreneurs from all over the world, building companies for social good. So their slogan is doing well while doing good. So I went to this event when I was a freshman in high school, and it just really opened my eyes to the world of entrepreneurship. I realized that this is exactly what I want to do. I want to be able to combine technology with entrepreneurship to make the world a better place, to make people's lives easier and better and more enjoyable. So after that, I studied computer science for 4 years at TJ, then I graduated, and now I attend the University of Illinois in Champaign. And I'm studying computer science there too. And I passed out of the intro class, and I was taking a sophomore level class my second semester. And people who were taking that class with me kept like, oh my god, you're a freshman? I was like, yeah, I took the AP class at TJ and I was able to pass out of the introduction level. It's like, that's so ridiculous. I wish I had that opportunity. I wish I could have done that. My school didn't even offer computer science as a course. And that's, people kept saying that. It wasn't just one person, it wasn't just two people. Everybody's like, you're so lucky to have gone to a school as good as TJ was, where you had an opportunity not only to study computer science, but to take all these AP level courses, to do senior research, to study like neuroscience, or all these different things that are available to us here at TJ and then engineering school. And that's when I finally realized the opportunity that I was squandering. Because as I was going through high school, I kept thinking to myself, I want to be able to build something that someone else can use. But they're not teaching me this right now. I'm not learning it. I'm just going through the motions. I'm learning all these basics of computer science. But I still, after 4 years of graduating from TJ, I didn't know how to build a program that I could give to somebody else and then they could just use. Otherwise you don't have to give it to them and they'd have to compile it and then they have to run it. And you're like, what's the point of doing that, right? And so finally I realized that no one's ever going to teach you the things you want to know. You have to learn it yourself. You have to take the initiative to go out and motivate yourself to do that. And so that's when I went to my first hackathon. That's when I went to my first hackathon. This is actually not from that hackathon, this is from a different one. So I went to my first hackathon because they advertised there would be free food there. And I know you guys think that you go places for free food right now at TJ, but when you're in college, you get to pay for food all by yourself and stuff like that. You're going to go to way more events just because they give you things. And that's when I realized that this was the exact setting to learn all of the things that I wanted to learn during my 4 years at TJ. So I'm going to stop here and explain exactly what a hackathon is for some of you that don't know. So hackathon is basically a 24-hour competition where students get together and work throughout the night to build something. There's no rules, there's very little structure. Basically, you just get together in teams and you build something that you think would be cool, something that you think would be useful, something that you think would solve a problem that you or someone else has been having. So, then at the end of that, after 24 hours, there's usually a couple different judges that everybody presents and they award prizes to the best people. I thought this was so cool because this is where computer science is really, this is the venue in which computer science really shines. Because the great thing about computer science is that it's so easy to just sit in front of your computer and build something. You have an idea, you don't have to raise any capital, you don't have to get any resources. If you have a computer, then you can build it, and you can scale it, and 1 million or 1 billion different people can use it. his freshman year at Harvard and build something that 1 billion or 2 billion people will soon be using. And so the world is changing. At schools, we no longer need, or you're no longer going to learn one skill in school and then use that for the rest of your life throughout your career. The important thing now is how you can apply the knowledge, not what you have. Because everything that's available, all of human knowledge is available online on the internet. So there's 2 skills that are relevant nowadays. One is the ability to find information, and the second is the ability to use it. And if you've ever typed google.com into a search bar or into a status bar, you already have the first skill. And I've been a lot of people about whatever finding information. The key is how you can apply that information. And for example, like if you look at how right now we test knowledge, sitting down, they're like, turn your phone off and put it away. We have all this information right in our pocket, and it's an inconvenience to not have it with us. You have to go out of your way to deprive yourself of these resources. So before the paradigm was, you learn, you go off this factory assembly line, and that you'll be doing that one thing for the rest of your life. And the thing about computer science, though, which is partly why these jobs are so highly sought after, because computer science teaches you how to think. Computers are extremely precise in their language. If you don't tell it exactly what you want it to do and exactly how you want it to do it, it's not going to do what you want it to do. So chances are that you can tell a computer what to do, you can tell another person what to do, you can tell an organization what to do, and you can inspire other people to do the same thing. And right now, we're still continuously trying to shove this old paradigm of learning, these new skills into the old paradigm of learning. But the fact of the matter is that that's not going to work. For example, these new massive open online courses are becoming all clear, like this is the future of education, this is the future of college. Students are going to have to drop $50,000 a year to get educated. But the thing is, all this information is already free. You could go to the library, this is famous quote, can't believe you dropped $150,000 on an education when you could have got it for $1.50 at a public library. I think it's from Google or something like that, right? So the massive open online courses aren't anything new, right? Now the line will just be changed to you can get it for free on the internet, right? So this information is already there. But the problem that we're facing was motivation. How can you get these kids to actually go and sit in the library and look at the book? Or how can you get them to spend an hour in front of their computer watching the lectures or doing the exercises that's available on these courses? So we don't need a new way to access this information, or we don't need more ed tech or technology to fit into this old system of education. We need a new system entirely. And the thing is that there's going to be 2 types of jobs in the future. There's going to be high-skilled, high-paying jobs, and there's going to be low-skilled, low-paying jobs. That middle class of high-paying, low-skilled jobs is going to disappear because we're automating computers to do that for us. And soon that low-skilled, low-paying jobs are going to disappear also because those are just the next step to go. And so people keep talking, I'm sure you guys have all heard this talk before, why computer science education is so important, why are schools not teaching this to our kids, why are we not doing this? Everybody is saying, do it, I put out a video that went viral a couple months ago. Everybody is saying to do this, but nobody's actually doing anything, right? When was the last time you guys heard put down a react for the video? They haven't done anything, have they? So this is what we're doing. This is Hackathons, and it's the first, I think, and we call it the largest hackathon ever. Because what we're doing is we've got 200 of you guys to sign up to say that you're going to spend 24 hours overnight just building things, learning from the top mentors in the entire DC area and from the top tech firms across the country. Facebook has already flown 2 of their engineers out from San Francisco to be here. Palantir, which is another top tech startup, is sending 5 or 6 of their top engineers to be here to mentor these students. Because what we've done is we've taken away the system entirely. And there's no longer, we're giving you all the resources. We have the top mentors. We're paying for all the food, everything that's going on tonight. We're giving all these students all the resources they need, and we're taking away all the excuses. We're saying, build whatever it is that you want, do whatever you want. Just, who aren't building this for the grade, they're not building it for someone else, they're doing it for themselves. And when you do something for yourselves, you're not afraid if it doesn't work or if it doesn't work. Because if it doesn't work, then the skills that you learn from these mentors, from your peers, from all the people who were there at the event with you, you'll keep those with you for the rest of your life. And then the next time you try to build something, you'll see those same skills come up. You'll see the same code that you wrote for the other one that didn't work in that context. And you'll use it in the new program that you're writing, in the new app that you're building, in the new company that you're making. And that's what's so powerful about this. Because I don't think there's any better feeling in the world than to see something that you made that makes someone else's life better and being able to say, I did that. I built that. I made that happen.